You playing dumb paid off big time. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you playing dumb paid off big time. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, a smart man can play dumb. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say a smart man can play dumb. See, this is what I want y'all to understand, family. It does not matter about being the smartest person in the room. In fact, being the smartest person in the room can actually hurt you for a few different reasons, right? Number one, it stops your learning curve. When you think that you know everything, there's nothing else for you to learn. Number two, it can be a turnoff when people feel or sense that you can't be taught anything. You will know it all. You get what I'm saying? And the last reason is that you don't want to cross anybody or make anybody feel inferior. And the reason why I say that is because you never know who you're going to need, when you're going to need them, and who's the person that God sent to help you out. You get what I'm saying? But more importantly, y'all, I want to say this right here. When you play dumb, you automatically open up a cheat code to humanity. All right? Let me say this again. You open up a cheat code to humanity. No, I am not saying that you should diminish your light. No, I'm not saying that you should dumb yourself down in terms of not being who you were called to be. I'm not telling you to do anything that makes you look less of a person. What I am saying is utilize playing dumb in a strategic way. In a strategic way. There's a difference between playing dumb to manipulate people, and there's playing dumb to be strategic in those who are possibly manipulating you or possibly trying to get something from you, but you would never be able to see it if you're too busy trying to be a genius. And here's the thing, y'all. Most people don't care about your genius unless they can financially benefit from it, they can get an opportunity from it, or they can succeed from it in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So oftentimes when you're showing off your genius, I mean, it's, kudos to you, but a lot of people don't care about your genius. You get what I'm saying? That's why so many people be happy when bad things happen to you. All right? It's not by coincidence when you like, man, it seems like people are happy that I'm failing. No, it's Sherlock. They are happy. So when you show people your genius, you got to understand something. There's a huge portion of those individuals who's like, I wish I was smarter. I wish they would shut up. I wish this, I wish that. You get what I'm saying? Or you have the other side of people who are like, okay, cool. I'm going to just take and take and take and take until I drain them of everything they have. You follow what I'm saying? You got to understand the game. Now, when you play dumb in a strategic way, you have the cheat code to humanity. All right? They're going to show you more. You're going to be able to see who they are. You're going to be able to know their intentions. Because when a person perceives you as an inferior, it's going to do one or two things. It's going to draw them closer to you or draw them away from you. And that's what you really need and really want. You follow what I'm saying? And so we'll get more into this as we go through this video. But first thing is first, y'all, leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. How y'all doing, fam? What you got going on? What you ate today? I'm in your business. For those who watch me on my Reno Speaks Riches channel, I said it there. I said it again. For me, I had some beef petite steak. What else, y'all? Asparagus and white cheddar macaroni and cheese. For those who are wondering why I'm posting later, it's because I had to service my Facebook audience. All right. When you got a lot of platforms, y'all, it's pros and cons. Okay, it's pros because you got a lot of people to talk to. It can be fun when you're making content for people that actually listen to it. It's cons because it's so many different platforms that you have to service, which means you got to edit, which means you got to post, which means you have to create and be productive. So it's a lot. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting y'all know why I'm posting a little later, all right? But with that being said, fam, we're going to go ahead and get directly into it. Number one, they gave you more information, all right? They gave you more information. See, family, when you acted like you was the smartest in the room, when you couldn't be told anything, when you had to show your genius at all times of the day, all times of the event, all right, people kind of held back. They was like, oh, okay, you know it all right, cool. Yeah, no, you got it. I know you got it. Yeah, no, cool, cool, cool. All right. But the moment you acted like you didn't know something, the moment you played dumb in a strategic way, not dumbing yourself down, all right, but strategically, okay, strategically playing dumb, they gave you more information. You follow what I'm saying? Family, this is dangerous in itself because they don't know what this information is being used for. All right. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. Outside of time, okay? Outside of time, information is your greatest asset that you can ever have. Information can show you how to get rich. Information can show you how to fix your credit. Information can show you how to buy a home at a young age or just buy a home, period, right? Information can show you how to build a business. The list goes on, all right? The list goes on. Family, anybody know about Chairman Fred Hampton? All right, he was a chairman for the Black Panther Party. Okay, a little Black history, y'all. Even though it's the Black History Month, it's over with. But Chairman Fred Hampton was the chairman for the Black Panther political party. All right, and what happened with that is he trusted some informants. All right, I'm not gonna say that this was a flaw on his behalf. He was just trying to help his people. You know what I'm saying? And when he trusted those informants, all right, them playing dumb, he gave them more information about the infrastructure. He gave them more information about how they move and how they navigate. And that's how the feds were able to take them down, essentially, because of some people who played dumb and received more information than they were supposed to receive. That's why I said, you don't know what this information is being used for. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what this information is being used for. So this is what makes you dangerous anytime you play dumb, and it pay off big time. Does that make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 2, who they've been became clear. All right. Who they've been became clear. Family, when you're trying to play so smart and, you allowing them to enter into your soul and enter into your spirit, you are allowing them to get inside your head and get inside your mind. You are allowing them to see your thought process, see your thought pattern. You're not being you authentic. Well, let me say it like this. You're being you authentically, but you're being you too much. All right. No mystery, no unpredictability, no anything. They know everything about you because they've charmed themselves into your spirit. They've manipulated their way into your life. They've charmed their way into your close and personal belongings. You get what I'm saying? Who they've been has become clear. They were already that person. That's who they've been. But the moment you play dumb, all right, they gave you more information. They showed you more things, and that's when it became clear. So if you take the manipulative and charming man or woman, all right, the manipulative and charming man or woman, if you were stuck in their web or stuck into their ways or whatever the case is when you was playing oh so smart, if you start playing dumb and start allowing them to talk more, show more, give more, allow them to be themselves more instead of you performing for them, you will see clear as day that who they've been was always there. All right. It was always there. They had just manipulated and charmed you into thinking that they were good individuals. You follow what I'm saying? They was already that. They were already a womanizer. They were already someone who didn't appreciate men. They were already someone who was going to betray you. You just fell short and fell, victim to the charm. You get what I'm saying? Oftentimes, y'all, we are blinded by a person's charming ways. That's why the Bible says flee away from charm, all right? And let me also make this clear. There are good things about charm, but the problem is a lot of people use it for the wrong reasons, all right? Who they've been has become clear, all because you decided to play dumb, and it paid off big time. Number 3, You have the upper hand, all right? You have the upper hand. This is what they don't want to tell you. If you take a superior boxer like Floyd Mayweather, right? I use him because he never lost. He's a superior boxer, clearly, right? And then you take an inferior boxer like Logan Paul, right? I'm just going to say Logan Paul, even though he's like a streamer boxer, but y'all get the point. You take a Floyd against Logan, right? If Floyd come BSing, just being honest, it's a possibility. Now, in real life, probably not, right? But the concept still stands. If he don't take this fight serious, there's a possibility that the inferior boxer, Logan or whoever else, can get a shot on him. And depending on where that shot lands, that can end the fight. Like I said, more than likely not Floyd because he going to give all he got. But what I'm saying is if a superior boxer go into the ring thinking that, yeah, you going to bow down to me, yeah, it's going to be my fight, yeah, ain't nobody going to do nothing to me, you can't harm me, I'm the best, it's a possibility that he can get knocked out because you are undermining the inferior boxer. He got something to prove. And so that gives the upper hand to the inferior boxer, especially when you underestimate him. I tell y'all all the time, I don't underestimate the homeless man on the street. He may know martial arts. He may have a knife, a gun. He may know Krav Maga. You don't know what he know. But just because he homeless, you go, oh, yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, I'm superior. I don't know what he know. I don't know what he do. I don't know who he is connected to. He may be a Navy SEALs person who happened to be homeless. I don't underestimate nobody. The point is, y'all, is that you always have the upper hand, okay, when you play dumb. Number 4, people showed the real them, all right? People showed the real them. So this is what I want y'all to understand. People gauge how much respect they give by what you have, all right? People gauge how much respect they give you by what you have, all right? If you have a car, a nice car, I'm talking about like a really nice car. If you have a really nice house, I'm talking about like a mansion. If you look like you live in the celebrity lifestyle, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of fake respect, right? But if you pull up in that hoop-de-doop, okay, if you pull up in that, I don't know, 1997 Toyota Camry or Corolla, you know, if you stand or living inside of a tent, I'm sure that respect is going to change. When respect should be gauged off of a person's integrity, dignity, character, who they are. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. But anyway, people showed the real them once you played dumb, all right? See, I look at it like this. When it comes to a person who is like a waitress, right, or a waiter, if they be nice to me because I am an individual who look like they got their ish together, or I look like somebody, or maybe they know I'm Reno Speaks Riches, or they feel like I have some money. If you're only nice to me because of that reason, but you're a butthole to somebody else who struggling to get some money out their pocket, and they may be richer than me, right? And I'm not even saying I'm rich, but what I'm saying is they may have more than me. But since it look like, or the perception says, oh, you struggling, you paying with gift cards, and you treat them like they nothing, I don't trust you. The reason why is because you're only respecting me off of what you think I have, all right? But playing dumb allows you to see that. You see where I'm going with this? Playing dumb allows you to see that. It allows you to see a person's true intentions. It allows you to see the real them. It allows you to see it, all right? The next thing, y'all, number 5, which is the last thing, is going to be you attract all the right energy, all right? You attract all the right energy. Somebody drop in the comments and say, make sure your energy right. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, make sure your energy right. But to break this down, y'all, simply, when you play dumb, y'all, you're going to attract the right people, meaning you're going to remove everybody that's not for you, and you're going to attract everybody that is. Okay, let me say it again. You're going to remove everybody that's not for you, and you're going to attract those who are, or everybody that is, all right? And so the point is that you need to play dumb at times, because This puts you in position to be helped. This places you in position to be helped. All right. And the people who truly want to help you out of sincerity and not empathy, and people who sincerely want to see you win are going to show up. The people who don't have patience, the people who don't have love, the people who can't sit around and help you out and give true assistance are going to be all the individuals who separate themselves. That's what you need. That's the great exposure. All right. That's the great exposure. But the point is, y'all, is that you are going to attract all the right energy. Think about a time when you really didn't have it, right? Like maybe you was at the football game or basketball game in high school, or maybe this right here was in real life when you lost your job or something like that happened. Remember the people who were there for you and remember the people who were not. This is the same thing. Okay, it's a form of playing dumb. I'm not saying literally, I'm using this as a metaphor, but when you don't have it, whether that's education, an opportunity, a position, knowledge, whatever it is, when you don't have it, who's willing to help give it? Who's willing to help show it? Who's willing to help present it? You get what I'm saying? When you don't have it, think about the last time you didn't have something. Those are the individuals, well, the people who showed up are the individuals who are your real friends, your real people, and those who are considered to be true friends. You get what I'm saying? When you play dumb, y'all, it pay off big time because it attract the right energy, okay? It remove people who's not for you, and it attract those who are. But with that being said, fam, we're going to do a recap and then we'll get up out of here. Number one, they gave you more information. Number two, who they've been became clear. Number three, you have the upper hand. Number four, people showed the real them. And number five, y'all, you attract all the right energy, okay? With that being said, fam, get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, Yes Sir hoodie. Make sure you book a one-on-one session with your boy, and you can check out any one of my books. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.